said alright.
Alright.
Alright? You sounded so sure of yourself.
Alright.
Thought you were gonna start the episode, Aubrey. We're just leaving them on a blank right now.
Oh, well, I didn't realize it was up to me that I was carrying the show on the weight of my back.
Redefining the cold open, apparently.
Well,
I mean, I think as we've displayed in our game of Wilmot's Warehouse recently that yes, you do carry the show, Aubrey.
I disagree, but, no. Apparently I carry the weight of the show. I'm Aubrey. Welcome to What Are We Talking About?
And also, hi, I'm Mason.
The co-host and editor, and really nothing special, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, joke's on you. On our website, the About page just has me listed twice, so...
Nice. Self-promo.
Woo-woo! We'll get to that later.
I'm ready to jump right in if you are. I don't really have... I mean, do we have anything we need to update the guest on?
Nah, other than I'm excited to get into this, because... it feels like it's been forever since we've just recorded a regular-ass episode.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And I know I was missing last week, and for any listeners that were concerned by my lack of presence in the last episode, worry not. I am safe, and I am fine.
She wasn't recast. It's okay.
And that's all I'm going to say about it, because I'm still a little mad, but it's fine.
Whatever. Well,
we got your thousands of emails asking for me to be back, and here I am.
We also got the thousands of emails saying that it was so much better, and
and we're reworking some things.
Yeah.
Critiques heard. Okay.
Critiques heard. Thank you. So true, bestie. You really helped us out.
As they say in the theater, thank you, notes.
Yeah, that. Dude, I wish.
So all right,
anyway,
well,
let's so
jump right
pumped.
in. I am really pumped because I want to talk about a duo that's near and dear to my heart, and I followed for I would say a good deal of their career. Granted, I wasn't on the beginning track of it, but I was a little probably too young for their music and content. I want to talk about Garfunkle&Oats.
Oh, okay.
And no, I'm not talking about Art Garfunkel and John Oates. I am talking about American comedy folk duo Rickie Lindhome and Kate Micucci.
Well, to the one listener that didn't turn it off when they thought you meant the other one, now you know.
Hey, I mean, people love John Oates.
No, wait, sorry.
And Art Garfunkel.
No, you're right. I just realized I was thinking of Mumford and Son.
Alrighty.
Never mind. People would want to stay tuned for that. Whoops. Anyway.
So, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out. I guess they started like working together as a duo in like 2007.
Okay.
So again, I was a little too young at that time for their content because they definitely are a little more explicit in material. Though they do have diversity in their content because they've also worked on the Lego movies and music for them. So. Like, they can also be family friendly.
Okay, yeah. They have that ability inside them. They're versatile.
Garfunkel&Oats are best known for their song The Loophole. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's got 14 million views on YouTube.
I may be one of those. Wait, which Garfunkel&Oats is this one again?
They're the comedy gals.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So the loophole is all about it never specifically forbids anal sex in the Bible, technically.
Yeah.
So it's like the loophole of young religious gals thinking that, oh, I can have anal sex, and that's not the same thing. And it's hilarious. I went to religious school, and people found the video, and like everybody thought it was pretty funny. And that's kind of how I was introduced to them.
Huh.
And what's really funny about that song is the main chorus is, quote, "Fuck me in the ass 'cause I love Jesus.
Fuck me
The
in the
good
ass because
Lord
I
would
love
want it that way.
Jesus. Mm-hmm.
The good
Yeah.
Lord would want it that way." And there's a lot more good funny lines in there, as well as like they have tons of other funny songs. One of my favorites right now is "This Party Took a Turn for the Douche," which granted is a little dated because it's a decade old.
Yikes.
But, I feel like, that still exists.
I mean, honestly, nowadays any comedy that's aged better than Mold has at least got something to say. I feel
Yeah.
like old comedies having a bit of trouble nowadays.
They also have a great video where they take a quote from Pat Robertson where he said that like legalizing gay marriage is like a slippery slope to legalizing sex with ducks. And they have a song where they talk about how they can't wait to have sex with ducks when gay marriage is legalized, and I think that's so great.
that is actually really
Because
good.
I'm like, I bet you Pat Robertson found that video very concerning.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he took it seriously.
Oh yeah.
That would make my day, personally.
Um, when I discovered Garfunkle&Oats, I was in high school, and by then they had put out an IFC TV show for 8 episodes. HBO actually picked it up and then decided not to. So IFC, like they decided to pass. So IFC ordered it from them in about 2013,
Oh,
which was like my freshman year of high school.
damn.
And they have like music videos for their songs like in each one, and they find ways to like work them in, which I really enjoy. Like for example, the second episode is Rule 34 titled and here's the episode synopsis. Ricky and Kate discover they are subject of a porn parody.
Oh.
Garfinger and Butts instead of Garfunkel&Oats.
Yeah.
The two girls who starred in this are fans and wish to emulate them. After Chris Hardwick tweets about a song of Garfinger and Butts, the two become bigger than Garfunkel&Oats. The two groups then get an offer to write a song for Pumpernickel Place, a parody of Sesame Street, about the wedding of Schubert and Sockley, a parody of Bert and Ernie. And John Oates makes a cameo in the episode to play the character Dirty D. The episode ends with Ricky and Kate getting an offer to open for Garfinger and Butts.
Okay, so it shouldn't be Pumpernickel Street. Sesame isn't
It's
a kind of.
Pumpernickel Place instead of Sesame Street.
Well, yeah,
Sesame bread?
but why not use like a different seed or something instead of naming a bread? I don't think of sesame bread when I think of sesame.
Poppy Seed Place, I guess, could have. I don't know. Pumpernickel Place. It made sense, and it was cute.
Poppy Place, where you pop your pussy. Easy.
The song in it is like essentially like a parody of Rainbow Connection, which is great. Really great.
Okay.
Also, Fred Savage directed everything.
Huh.
And when I pull up Fred Savage's Wikipedia page, it's a photo of him from 1989. He's still alive. Like you could just put a picture of him as an adult instead of him from the age he was in The Princess Bride.
I'd like to think that he personally requested that.
But that's really interesting that he directed every episode. I was not aware of that.
No, not only did he request it, I think he's the one that changed the photo to that.
They also had a couple cameos in like big TV shows, like they were in Scrubs and also Big Bang Theory, I think. But I don't watch Big Bang Theory because I don't watch garbage.
Damn.
Oh,
fucking dude, really, really blowing him out right here.
Yeah, I would like to sincerely apologize to any fan.
To any bazingles out there.
To any bazingles out there, I'd like to sincerely apologize because I myself watch Friends, so I can't judge you. They use the laugh track just as much, if not more.
See, I get it. I liked that show at one point too, but I was also 13, so... Or shit, maybe like 15. I don't know, it's just... I just hate nerdy shit whenever it's incredibly general, because it usually is just super incorrect. That's just what that show tends to be. But, it's not the case for everybody. some people do relate to it, and that's your own business. But for me, I would rather talk about something else. So I could tell you whenever I first experienced Garfunkel and Oates as well. So, but did you want to
Yeah.
finish telling your
No, yeah,
story?
yeah, no, tell me, tell me.
So mine was actually kind of weird. Um, Near the end of high school, because I was getting so sick of the radio in my hometown, I just started listening to Pandora, and I would listen to a lot of different stuff. I listened to a lot of like comedians on there, which is actually how I found out about like Hannibal Buress and like Donald Glover and a bunch of other, and I think probably Chappelle too, because I never watched a show growing up. But
It's interesting you mentioned Donald Glover because Garfunkel and Oates I think they were featured on one of the songs of one of his like mixtapes, the fifth one I think it said when I saw earlier.
yeah, well, I
I
mean
was like, interesting, they were in a song with him.
they sort of came up around the same time, so I could see that, and they're very
Television backgrounds as well.
coarse and dry on their takes on our society, so I could see them vibing.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I also listen to like a lot of just regular music, but also like comedy based music, just out of curiosity. And these two
Shout out to
gals,
everyone who's been listening to Bo Burnham since he started.
dude, right? Yeah, that I happen to stumble onto these gals because of Pandora. Like, say what you will about Pandora, people used to chastise me so much for using that shit whenever Spotify was a thing. But as someone who is purposefully just trying to listen to as much new music as he can, I don't know. Like Pandora worked better for me at the time. I wasn't trying to just listen to the same album over and over again. I wanted to listen to all of the albums. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was in
No, I
high
mean
school.
I've really enjoyed going back listening to a couple of their songs the past couple of weeks, so I just felt like I should bring that in. I've been also surprised, like Garfunkel and Oates is kind of just like the thing they do together. It seems like a labor of love project for them because Kate and Ricky both have pretty like big acting resumes as well. Like Kate especially. Um, she was Stephanie Gooch in Scrubs. She was Shelley in Raising Hope, Lucy in Big Bang Theory, Sadie Miller in Steven Universe, Clayface in Lego Batman, and Velma Dinkley in Scooby Doo. I'm not sure which one.
Aubrey, are you trying to cop this gal's
I
career?
think one of the newer ones.
Just be an actor slash voice actor that has to like hide all the weird adult shit she does in her free time.
Yeah, honestly, truly. Like that's what I aspire. Like I'd love to be able to make, family friendly content as well, but it's like that's not, my passion.
No, it's like you want to be. I mean, me too, honestly. But you want to be that gal with that, like somebody really liked your performance on like a show or something. They're like, I want to see what else this person does, and then they look you up and go, "Wait, what the fuck? She does this? What
Yeah,
the
like
hell?"
no, exactly. Like Ricky most recently was in Knives Out and played Donna Thromby. And I enjoyed seeing her in that. She wasn't in a whole lot of it, but I enjoyed her. She was also in the Lego Batman movie as Poison Ivy in The Wicked Witch of the West. She wrote and was in Imaginary Larry,
What is
which is like
that?
it's a short film. She's in Last House on the Left as Sadie. She is also in $1 Million Baby
Bacon?
as Mardell Fitzgerald, and Seeing Other People as as Girl Kissing Ed, uncredited. Great,
Nice.
nice.
I mean, I would want to be
Oh,
uncredited
and
too. Have you
then
seen Ed?
that was just movies. The more impressive stuff is TV, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gilmore Girls,
Shit,
Pushing
shit,
Daisies, Big Bang Theory, Criminal
shit,
Minds, Nip Tuck,
shit.
Drop Dead Diva, House, United States of Tara,
I mean,
her
it
own show.
sounds like.
Adventure Time. She
Oh,
was
huh.
Island Lady and the Ice Cream.
I mean, from what it sounds like, these two kind of helped each other get roles too.
Oh my god, speaking of Island Lady from Adventure Time, have you seen that episode?
I'm not
Ice
sure.
King's like dating a whole island,
Have not seen
like
that
shaped
episode.
like a woman,
Huh?
and then like this, I don't know if it's the god of thunder, like Zeus or whatever, but like then he comes out and he's like, no, that's my girlfriend. But I'm like, Ice King's literally just like at some point living on her body, and I'm like, how do you maintain this relationship? Like, how does this work?
You
Like,
definitely.
I
I
I
mean,
don't understand.
you only be able to talk whenever he comes up to the head. I mean, if you're an island-sized person and you're interested in dating regular-sized people, I mean, I guess it's just a hurdle you have to cross, to jump over, to find love. But also, wait, was she two-timing Zeus? What's up with that?
I guess, and I'm like, girl, don't play Zeus at his own game, man.
Yeah, right. I mean, serves him right, but also you're an
Yeah,
island. You can't really hide that shit. You're a landmass.
I
I'm not even being rude. You're just literally a landmass.
You're just literally a
You
landmass.
have multiple zip codes.
You have ass in multiple zip codes, ma'am.
You do. Thicky with like a seismic level of seas.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, what'd you bring? What'd you
It's
bring for share time?
it's actually perfect what I brought because my topic is actually the son of Zeus's brother, a son of Zeus's brother, Poseidon.
We talking about Perseus?
No, we are talking about Polyphemus, the Cyclops.
Yeah, what the hell?
so,
I thought it was just Perseus. You're telling me Poseidon has a Cyclops son?
yeah, I guess I have something I could tell you then.
Dang.
Polyphemus in Greek mythology is the most famous of the Cyclops. According
We get it.
to Ovid, Polyphemus loved Galtia, a Sicilian, and killed her lover. I don't care about his love life. I want to know what he did. When Greek hero, he's an Odysseus. When Greek hero Odysseus was cast ashore on the coast of Sicily, he fell into the hands of Polyphemus, who shut him up with 12 of his companions in his cave and blocked the entrance with an enormous rock. Odysseus at length succeeded in making Polyphemus drunk, blinded him by plunging a burning stake into his eye while he lay asleep, and, with 6 of his friends, the other being devoured, made his escape by clinging to the bellies of the sheep that were let out to pasture. Okay, so if Odysseus got locked up with 12 buds, 6 of them
Okay.
got 8, and him and the other 6 rode on the bellies of the sheep because they couldn't be seen since the Cyclops was blind.
I see.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's him relating to Odysseus. Is there any other lore about Polyphemus? So the reason that I brought this in today is I was actually interested in talking about something slightly adjacent to Polyphemus, which
Okay.
is the medical condition where I guess Polyphemus in real life, the condition where you are born with a singular eye instead of 2, because I've been curious about like this, the idea of cyclopses and Polyphemus especially. Like that's the only one that I can even think of that has a name. But you gotta wonder like where, if those stories come from real life or if it's just something that someone came up with.
Okay, but have you never seen the like goat that was born a Cyclops?
I don't know if I've seen a
Or
goat
there's a
that
puppy too.
I've seen a two-headed of both of those, but never a one-eyed.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen a one-eyed, like it's like smack in the middle. There's a
Huh.
goat and a puppy.
But I don't know. I was gonna talk about that, but then I did some research and I started seeing some images of
Cyclopia.
Cyclopia. Yeah, that. And I decided that it was a bad idea. I
Well,
decided that it
it's
was
hard because you can't really live very long with Cyclopia. Like,
yeah.
says
'Cause you-
here, an article dated March 16th of 2021 on iWiki says that
Take
the
that.
maximum recorded lifespan of a child born with Cyclopia is 1 day.
Oh no!
Well, it's because the way it happens, like the birth defect, the front part of the brain does not cleave into the right and left hemispheres.
Yeah.
So, like, there's also like a brain and head deformity, so that can be difficult.
Yeah, that is what I was kind of seeing those images, is that like their heads weren't like the right shape at all. So okay.
Yeah. Like the animals can live a little bit longer for the most part, but also they're not as, not as big developed brain as human. So, I guess that was kind of depressing, but I find it kind of fascinating that that's even a birth defect, you know what I mean? Like,
So you're on the iWiki right now? The wiki made
well,
for
no, I
eyeballs?
literally just Googled Cyclopia, and then it was like, how it gives the little pull down of questions, and then it pulls answers from websites. Like, one of them was, yeah, has anyone survived with Cyclopia? And it was a quote pull from,
It said no.
yeah. There's iWiki, yeah, for how long do babies live, and then it has the same answer for the survival. Medical News Today as well, but that's from 2020. In 2020, it was usually a few hours. So says usually most of them don't develop to full term though.
Okay.
So
So I was trying to see
for the
if
most part, the uterus is like, no, we're not going to put you through the universe, and your uterus are like, we're not going to put you through a Cyclops, baby girl.
so I have exciting news.
Yeah.
There is a WikiHow article that has Cyclops in it.
Oh, and what is it?
How to breed a Cyclops dragon in Dragonvale. Oh god, is this
I
like
don't
some
need
clicker
that
game?
WikiHow article. That's a game.
Oh, you're right, it is. Well, what's related? How to make someone wet the bed. How to train to be a ninja easily. How to act like Sasuke. Wait. What are these related articles? How to annoy your parents. How to act like you're possessed?
So you can start another Salem witch trials, but in 2021.
How to be a bad girl.
I don't like that.
How to annoy your teacher without getting into trouble. There are a lot
How
of
to
really.
poach an egg using a microwave. Gordon Ramsay is crying somewhere.
How to make your character look like a classic noob in Roblox. Okay, I've got some
For
crazy.
scamming.
I've got some crazy topics here. Any of these sound suit your fancy?
I don't know.
Personally interested in making someone wet the bed, training to be a ninja easily, or one of the many variants of annoying people.
Between how to make a paper boat and how to jumpstart a car is how to suppress the gag reflex.
Step 2.
How to recognize that you have a crush on someone.
Damn, weird. I don't know. I want
How to get rid of bad luck.
Do you want to know
Now
how
that,
to? Do you want to know how to annoy your parents?
I suppose, but I kind of also want to know how to get rid of bad luck. Like, is this for sure?
Okay, I mean, if you want to hit it up, yeah. Okay. Let's hear about this luck though.
All right. So, how to get rid of bad luck. This has a 78% positive vote. People found it helpful. Number
Okay,
1,
nice.
use salt. Salt is considered good luck by many cultures in the world. I know that it's considered a positive thing in witchcraft. In order to get rid of many forms of bad luck, you can take a pinch of salt, throw it over your left shoulder. That's left in all caps. Throwing salt over your right shoulder will bring you much more bad luck.
Weird.
Alternatively, you can cleanse your body of bad luck by bathing in salt water. Simply add 2 tablespoons of salt to hot water in your bath.
Oh, so like you just generally do that with the salt? Straight up, I thought that the whole thing with salt and like spilling it being bad luck. I thought the whole thing was if you spill salt, you then have to throw some of that salt over your shoulder to negate the bad luck that would come from spilling the salt. I didn't realize it was just generally good. Ugh. I did not have that explained to me correctly as a kid.
Another method is to sprinkle sea salt in the corner of each room underneath each underneath each windowsill. This will protect your home from bad luck. I have heard that one before. 2. Don't throw away pieces of a broken mirror. If you break a mirror, you should never just throw the pieces away. This will effectively seal your fate and give you 7 long years of bad luck.
What?
Okay, well, you can either take all the pieces of the mirror and grind them down to dust and scatter it in the wind, or take a single piece of the mirror, big enough to reflect, but not big enough or sharp enough to be dangerous, and wait until the next full moon.
Oh.
Depending on how close you are to the full moon, you'll still get bad luck for a small while, but if you use this mirror to reflect the full moon and gaze into it, it nullifies the bad luck. You may then bury the piece of the mirror or keep it.
As a memento of your sacrifice.
Yeah, that's like getting rid of a Ouija board, kind of.
Yeah, it feels like it. Same energy.
Burn incense. Yeah, I've heard that one. Carry positive charms, number 4. Small protective charms are a great way of warding off bad luck. So, like, get a charm bracelet. Go to Pandora and be like, I have bad luck. Get me a charm bracelet. Or
I need
Tiffany's.
a charm bracelet. If you yell that, they'll know exactly what you mean.
And see if they give you keys, a shamrock, and clover, horseshoe, or a rabbit foot. If they give you those things, then they know. If they don't, then they're just trying
Then
to sell.
they're either tripping or they're trying to give you bad luck. Don't let them. Do not look them in the eye.
So a lot of these things I have heard of, like burning sage and crystals and stones, like definitely more of a witchy approach, which I enjoy. But then there's, vague ones like do a good deed. One of the best ways to change your luck is to karmatically earn yourself, some points by doing good deeds.
Yeah.
But like maybe you should do the good
straightforward.
deeds because you want to do them and not because you're trying to change your luck.
I can tell you it won't score you many good place points if you do it for a reason.
And then number 9 on a list of mostly things that are witchcraft and other religions, pray.
Pray
Pray.
to God.
Use your crystals, but also pray. This is confusing. Declutter your home.
I don't.
Use the power of light.
Put a flashlight in your butthole to cleanse yourself of bad luck. That's what it says.
Try turning on all of the lights in your house and lighting candles so there are no dark spots for bad energies to hide in. One practice which uses the power of light to protect you from bad luck and attract good luck in its place is to light 3 candles. 2 of them must be white, one for protection, one for cleansing, and the other orange to bring a change in luck.
Huh.
And
Weird.
the most expensive step of all to get rid of your bad luck is 12, and this is mandatory. Travel to another country.
Go somewhere else.
Crossing an ocean or flying to a different time zone works best. Please don't just visit family.
The bad luck vibes get confused by the clock, so they run away.
Yeah, no hate to any of these practices, by the way. Like, a lot of them are very valid. It's just, like, very confusing when you put them all in the same list.
Yes.
You don't see that often, but I mean, hey, they're really like, you should try a little bit of everything. Make sure you're good on all sides.
So, Aubrey, would you like to learn how to quickly become a ninja? Get on that fast track to goodness?
Absolutely. If it's quick, like, why not? Just add it to my resume.
Part 1. The first important step. Let me share my screen. Moving like a ninja. Travel by night. In order to be as stealthy as possible, the ninja nearly always operates by night. Their skillful espionage and guerrilla tactics go beyond the skills of a traditional warrior. To learn the way of the ninja, you must adjust to operating
Wait.
after sundown.
Is a ninja not a traditional warrior of some form?
They definitely are, but I guess compared to other, they're like the stealthy, like roguish. They're almost like mythical because of the fact that like they're like the secret service of like old Japan warriors, kind of. I mean, the whole idea was that you were never supposed to see them. So honestly, I think
hence the travel by night.
Yeah. Practice moving in complete darkness. This will help you use your environment to perceive the world around you. When you travel by night, you should try to avoid any street lamps or other artificial sources of light. Getting your eyes to adjust to true darkness is half of the battle of learning to travel in the dark. Ninjas learn both static vision, which is grabbing something still in the darkness, and dynamic vision, which involves catching something moving at night. Try both of these. Juggling in dark is a great way to practice. So also learn to juggle for this, okay? Climb trees. In addition to their stealth tactics, a ninja must be extremely nimble. Do not...
Yo, what's that gear?
The gi, actually? I think it actually is called gi.
The gi is the outfit.
It's... Oh, you're right.
Talking about the shoe, the foot pads.
Oh, tabby, I believe, or the foot pads.
I thought tabby were the socks.
Shit! I'm pretty sure those are sockish feet.
But I mean, so for the listeners, it's this weird arm cuff with like hand spike that like go on your palm, and then like a little band for your foot with little spikes on the front ball of your foot. Like you could really tactile climb up some shit with that. Just like make your own way up a tree.
No wall is too large to be traversed, and all objects blocking your path are surmountable. Being comfortable climbing trees is the best way to practice nimble movement strategies. The ninja often traverse castle walls by scaling trees and hopping from tree to wall. You might want to invest in a pair of hand and foot claws and practice climbing trees using them.
Hand and foot claws.
This will help you get a better grip into the bark of the tree. Alright, so I'm already theorizing this. The person that wrote this article manufactures hand and foot claws and needs to market them somehow.
Sell them. And they're like, I'm going to convince people that hand and foot claws are a sheer, like a straight path to becoming a ninja.
Exactly what I was thinking. Getting to a higher ground of tree branches will not only help you avoid enemies, but also give you a better view of your surroundings. From this height, you will be able to plan your espionage strategies more accurately, and you'll have you'll have a clear view of your current location. Swimming is another great way to build strength. It also helps you learn how to swim silently in case you need to approach a target by water. That is not true. I know how to swim very good, and I am one of the loudest.
Nice.
Depends on what kind of swimming you do, I guess. If you do the leg kicky kinds, definitely loud. But I also have really long legs, so doesn't help.
The leg kicky kind of swimming.
Yeah, freestyle. Camouflage yourself using nature. I absolutely love the image for this because it is a man wearing a ninja regular ass getup, just kind of crouching in some grass and next to a bush that's,
I fully
green.
expected like a ghillie suit for that.
Nah, we're wearing the ninja garb. There is no stopping. Also love the complete destruction of the nighttime outfit here by giving this ninja a red belt that would 100% reveal you.
Just give him away, why don't you? Just say, hey, I'm over here, buddy.
Hey, this is hey. It's also saying, hey, this is where my tummy, my most vulnerable place is at. Come punch me.
Yeah.
Part of blending into your environment and using it to your advantage. Start with the most basic hiding posture, otherwise known as the Gakure. Yeah, of course, commonly known. This requires you to draw your limbs and head into your body, becoming as small as possible. So, the fetal position, then.
Yeah.
If you remain completely still, you can hide among rocks in your natural environment. You will also want to use trees. Another aspect of the strategy is Kanengakure, where you'll cover your face and stand in front of a tree. By hiding your face, you'll blend into the tree and take advantage of the blind spot in the human eye. So actually just hiding in plain sight. Gotcha. Ninjas often hide behind trees. You must become as still as possible, even stiller than the leaves blowing in the wind. If you can be stiller than the leaves, your enemies will only see their motion, making your body become practically undetectable.
Nice.
Evade suspicion from your enemies. Are we going? Yeah. I guess we're going into this assuming that our reader has enemies and needs to evade them somehow. So this is
Like
why
they haven't become a ninja yet, but they have enemies.
They have to find a way. This was the only option because, why use violence whenever you could use stealth?
Yeah.
The true ninja practices the art of invisibility, attempting to move through space without notifying their enemies of their presence. While the modern ninja must cope with a large amount of human-made light, many evasion strategies from feudal Japan can still be used today.
It's funny that you say the modern ninja because there's a guy on TikTok called the Modern Ninja, and I know him.
Like personally?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I used to help them film their fight scene videos and stuff like that back when he lived in Fayetteville.
I was
and
about
then
to
he
ask.
moved to Texas because that's where his family's at.
I see. I was actually about to ask if it was.
So shout out to DJ at the Modern
DJ
Ninja on TikTok, and I believe maybe on YouTube as well.
Nice, yeah. Shout out. Well, this is the other modern ninja, the WikiHow ninja. Let's see who can take on who.
Oh.
Practice on gravel. You'll muffle your sound with your footsteps. Oh, okay. Yeah, the stealth walk. Simple. Guide yourself.
It's just a moonwalk, but forward.
Practice on gravel or sand, as you'll be able to assess the sound of your steps as well as footprints left behind. Distraction and misdirection will also help you avoid suspicion from your enemies. This might involve you tossing a stone away from your path, or, in present day, having someone call the phone of a person you are attempting to move past. They will direct your focus towards the other sound, giving you ample time to sneak away. Well, that just seems like cheating. That just seems like abusing ADD.
I suppose.
You can also use common sounds like dripping water or the hum of a radiator to make the sound of your own motion. Mask the sound, sorry. Oh, fuck yeah. I like this next one. Run quickly. While the ability to quickly scale walls is extremely important for your training, you also want to make sure that your stamina remains intact. While your goal is to evade startling enemies, you also want to make sure you're confident in escaping any unforeseen conflict. If you're being trailed by a foe, your espionage strategies may not be useful as pure speed. The 36 speed training is a simple way to improve your cardiovascular strength and sprint speed. Get a stopwatch.
Stop it.
What do you recognize what
I'm getting
doing?
PTSD.
The fitness gram pacer test. Sorry. You'll start by jogging for 60 seconds. After this jog, sprint as quickly as you can for 30 seconds. Then jog for another 60. You'll repeat this cycle 3 more times, as it should take you exactly 7 minutes. That's actually just straight up, running training. That's not special. I did that. Anyway, make sure that you aren't resting completely in your jog. This should feel like a passive recovery, but if you want to make sure you're keeping your heart rate up, it's very likely you'll have to sprint for 30 seconds when running from an enemy, so you want to prepare for the worst. I kind of like the okay. So we've learned all the strategies to hide and run from your enemies, but now we must learn fighting like a ninja. By the way, this does not seem like quick training. We are like a third of the way down the page, Aubrey.
They said that this was quick, and it is not at all. Like, we feel misled.
Very lied to right now. Okay, yeah, this is not quickly becoming a ninja. Practice your jumping. First of all, love that. Practice your jumping. Then strengthen your core with body weight exercises. That's not quick. Also, I love this dude that's got the WikiHow gym shirt on. I want to be strutting in the gym with that. Then there's learn Taekwondo. Yeah, just to quickly become a ninja. Learn Taekwondo. It's fast, trust me. Spar with stabs. Oh, okay. So after you've learned how to spar with stabs, you're ready for part 3, which is what I've been looking for. Living like a ninja. Dress to fit your environment. To be a proper ninja, you must blend in completely to your location, whether it is in a busy city square or out in the forest. Isolated from all human contact, because a ninja must evade suspicions from enemies at all times. It's crucial to adapt your attire to fit your surroundings. Master ninja breathing strategies. Controlling your breathing is crucial to fully inhabiting the life of a ninja, because you need to hide for long periods of time, remaining as still and silent as possible. You need to be able to quiet your breath. Practice some of these strategies, which will not help you evade attention, not only, but will also improve your mindfulness. So, okay. Adapt to the diet of a ninja, which, according to the picture, eat green apples, and that is it. You must only eat green apples. Practice in secrecy, because there is so much. Oh yeah, because so much of the existence of ninja hinges on being undetectable. You must be careful not to train in the presence of potential enemies. Finding a secluded location, especially where practicing your skills in combat or evasion, is crucial to maintaining the secrecy of your identity. I mean, if you just practice with that headgear on, no one would ever know who you are. Also, we truly are just operating on the assumption that the reader has actual enemies walking down the street. People that are looking to kick his teeth in on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's not good. It is hard. It is hard for this person. They are being hunted. You know, maybe and you know what my theory is becoming now, which actually really fits with the last piece on this article. Minimize and simplify your existence. It is very difficult to properly inhabit the life of a ninja if you have a large number of possessions or ties to any one location. You need to constantly be in motion, as well as completely adaptable to any environment that you enter. Because of this, it is best not to hold on too deeply to any unnecessary clutter or worldly possessions. They will simply hold you down and become cumbersome to your constant traveling. You must be present in the world around you, constantly assessing your surroundings with an even and open mind. Embrace a minimalist lifestyle by cutting down on your possessions. Why didn't they just say that? So my theory is this WikiHow article thinks that the reader has done something very, very wrong in their life, and they must atone by simplifying their life and learning how to hide from their enemies rather than fighting, because they fucked up.
Yeah, I suppose.
and they need to atone by only eating green apples and meditating in a shitty open room with nothing else in it. You must practice
I
at
guess
all
so.
times in solitude.
Put yourself in prison, essentially.
Put yourself in prison.
Your
WikiHow
own
says
personal
so.
prison.
Do it. Hide behind bushes. No one wants to see you. Climb into trees so you can get out of sight. Kind of hurting my feelings here, WikiHow. All I really wanted to do was learn how to be a ninja. I feel rough. I feel hurt inside.
I think that we got what we asked for, and we didn't know that it was going to be like this.
Apparently, this is the fast track, and God, I don't even want to look at the normal one. The normal track must be like a lifelong dedication or some shit. The hell? How you feeling? Are we checking something else out, or are you feel
I
like
think
you're ready to
that's
wrap?
it
I think
for
you think,
us.
yeah. I kind of it's feeling like kind of a logical conclusion here, and I feel satisfied with what I've learned today. Which what have we learned today, Aubrey? I wanna start keeping track of that.
Well, we learned about folk comedy duo Garfunkle and Oates and their extensive acting careers, as well as their musical comedy career. Then we took a dive into your topic. That was Cyclops and
Yeah.
Cyclopia. And then we got some interesting information via WikiHow with how to get rid of our bad luck and then how to be a ninja. But not quick. The article lied about that one.
The article did lie. It really did be lying to us. I thought the internet always told the truth.
And I'm sure there were a couple of things we learned in between, but
It's already gone. You're a lot more descriptive than I am. I gotta give you that.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
I would have kept it to like one sentence. Good
Well,
on you.
when you have when you go to theater class and have a theater degree, you get used to the "so what did you learn? What did we learn today?" question. There's a lot of checking in.
Yeah, I did that too. What you trying to say?
Well, I guess you just didn't take to it as well as I did.
I guess they just never wanted to check in with me.
I guess.
Crickets.
I guess they were just like, he's clearly not learning anything, and we don't want to ask.
Shit, bro.
Just leave him be.
Just let him sit over there. He seems tired. So were we supposed to end the podcast at some point? Hey, I made a website. Guys. I did a thing, and I made a website for us. Like, I guess we already had a website, but this one's official, and we pay money for it. So I really want to call attention to it. We're working on getting it fully set up still. I have all the episodes and everything on it, but I want to get everything hooked up to it to make it more central and universal. But you can find links to everything that we do from that, as well as links to like an About Me page and some other stuff like that too, which, it's not all finished, but just wanted to talk about it because God, it took up like my whole weekend, so I'm proud of it, okay?
Real proud, big proud over here.
Big proud over here. I will link it in the description from here on, but let me see if I can read it out here too. Whatarewetalkingabout.com. Easy to remember. There's no apostrophe, but obviously it's a search bar, so you can't do that. But that's it. Go check out Now Try This. They're chill. Thomas is still up to shit, I'm sure. But that's really about it, though. Okay, bye. So true, bestie.
We're gonna go learn how to make soap. Bye.
Bye. To drink it. Or drinking soap.
Okay, I'll go.
I will say, I do have How to Train a Ninja easily pulled up right now, and part 1 is moving like a ninja. Are you sure? Step 1 is travel
Okay.
by night. Sorry.
And that's how to what?
Be trained to be a ninja quickly.
Oh, quickly. Okay. Yeah. I need the fast track.